Blockchain. Welups is a blockchain powered by platforms to identify an identity-verified social media application. Digital banking, credit services, entitlement and all other key services for the future society in the digital world. We will no longer have to worry every time to make a purchase, even start a conversation with a stranger online. Every identified citizen will be real and unique. The internet will become a truly desensitized internet, a network for everyone, not at all for manipulation or information orientated as it is today. To be more specific about the blockchain technology, as well as the Welups blockchain technique, may I introduce onto stage Mr. Paven, Welups blockchain solution architect with Keynote, Welups blockchain in the future. Please welcome on stage Mr. Paven.
Hello. Thank you. Yeah, hello everyone. Xin chào tất cả các quý vị. So actually, I'm honored to be invited by Hero to be here and just give you a little bit on the design and architecture of Welups blockchains. And so what I do is how we can design a secure blockchain platform and it's an ecosystem. So we can make the future of decentralized finance and many things of the apps like social finance and gamify on the blockchain. So what I do today, just give you something quiet, somehow you may think it's quite technically, right? It's technically. So, but that's my goal, is a blockchain architect. So, actually, I may, sorry a little bit if for normal audiences, when you hear some technical terms, it may be quite difficult for you to understand. Then you can ask me later, right, in the dinner or networking later. Yeah. So actually, I don't too much, but let's focus on the three things that can be how to say it can be some quite some critical points of Welups blockchain. Thus we are focused to design, to build up, and to make Welups blockchain more available and more scalable for all developers of the world. So the first one, that is our Welups blockchain based on, make it a high throughput blockchain for the apps, and then we can say Welups will be the one to base to host a self-sovereign identity. This is a new concept I will tell you later. And the third point, that is application specific sidechains that we are going to build. So let's say the first one, I'd like to say that Welups blockchain is based on, we get it from the Chon protocol. Actually, you can know that Chon protocol is a very well-known blockchain framework since the early state of Layer 1. I mean, in the 2017, right? And from the Chon protocol, we customize and make it more flexible and better for the app developers to use it and to apply it to more broader scenarios of application in reality and in many industries. So that's why we match with business requirement. That is, we would like to provide a blockchain platform that can unleash the potentials of decentralized finance and other apps, right? Okay, so we can see, this picture is the vision of Welups blockchain and its ecosystem. That means to hero Welups Foundation and Omanee want to build all this kind of app on Welups blockchain. Yeah, you can see a lot of things. That's a DeFi application, gamify, and a lot of crypto assets will be hosted on a single blockchain platform. Yeah. And now, a little bit new with you for the concept of a self-sovereign identity. Mr. Davis, Mr. Jake told you about the importance of identity verification in the world. Yeah, of course, you know all that, right? But in the traditional technology, as you know, Facebook may leak a lot of personal information, and sometimes even like Visa or Mastercard, they have some exploitation that the hacker can try to get the privacy information from users, right? So that's a big problem. And another one is authentication. Somehow, blockchain can add a layer of security to the infrastructure of identity. Yeah, it's quite difficult to explain in detail. That can be commonly for all of you guys. But let's say blockchain, after years of development, now we are trying to come with the new concept that each identity is created on blockchain and managed by the owners, not by third parties or any other individual, right? So, if I can manage my own identity, I can prove my identity to you or to other guys. So I don't need a third party to do it myself, right? But now, right, you still need Google or Facebook or somehow like Apple ID to provide authentication for logging in some application or something like that. So actually, identity in the future, not now, but in the future, we are building it as a part, a very critical part of Welups blockchain platform. And that service will make Welups a complete platform with other kinds of digital banking, and we can do like Mr. Jay said, we can do a KYC authentication process to verify some kinds of crypto assets will belong to an identity in real life. Okay, so actually the concept of, again, I'd like to say the concept of self-sovereign identity is quite new, and even in the world of blockchain space, I just saw few names do about it, like Civic. You can know about Civic, platform to build identity, and with some application in governance like voting and something like that. But we like to make Welups blockchain for with a wider application on the identities and privacy preserving. And the third one, by the case, we like to make more scalable for our blockchain based on Chain protocol. So that's we need another layer of blockchain that we call layer 2, right? This is a very popular approach seen Ethereum layer 2. You can see Ethereum, there are many projects work on layer 2 to scale the layer 1 system, like Polygon, yeah, very popular one, right? And Arbitrum and OTB and many more technologies are helping to scale Ethereum. So here we do similar things, right? Two technology we are considered to design the layer 2 on Welups blockchain. That's maybe Welups and another kinds of zero knowledge proof, GK stack and GK stack. So layer 2, I mean, we don't build layer 2s the same as layer 1, but layer 2 here is very specialized for some kinds of application. For example, based on Welups platform, we build some sidechain to provide specific application. For example, for DeFi, and another sidechain for GameFi. This means the GameFi sidechain can host a lot of games and provide marketplace for game items. And we can say about the sidechain for Metaverse. Let's say you can think it is quite similar to Rolling Network. So Rolling Network is a sidechain on Ethereum, but it's only serving for RC Infinity game, right? And the marketplace to buy and sell IC, to buy and sell AXS and XLP token. So all the things the Rolling Network does is to serve the ecosystem of RC Infinity. So that's kind of concept for sidechain is now quite clearly in the world of blockchain. And of course, next gen may be SocialFi and DAO. So a sidechain for SocialFi is needed, right? But you can see for many sidechains, so how developers can go fast with sidechains. So that's why we need Welups and SDK and some kind of identity. So with universal identity, we can share a lot on many kinds of DApps or many sidechains. And developers can go very fast with Welups and SDK. So SDK here is a framework to build a sidechain with their own validator nodes, but still share security on the whole blockchain platform. You can see this concept is similar to Cosmos network, right? The Cosmos SDK provides you a very fast going to build a specific application blockchain on the Cosmos ecosystem. So that kind of architecture is very cool. And Polkadot have the same thing. And Avalanche have a subnet framework, quite the same thing. So that's why we want to follow the Bitcoin, yeah, the very popular and big project in the world and design it for blockchain. Yeah, of course. So like you here, based on our blockchain, we have some bridge So this year, the roles is to bring the blockchain interoperability to our platform. So let's say people have a set, have an Ethereum, Ether on Ethereum or BNB coin on Binance Smart Chain, then they can bridge and then can move to our ecosystem and spend them, invest them on the new one. So actually, the new ecosystem will more room to grow, right? That is the potential things I'd like to share with you. The current state of world blockchain is in a very basic development. Thus, we launched mainnet in last December, with just few applications on our blockchain. But in the next time, after mainnet launching, we have a lot of milestones will come up with you guys, the communities of developers and the communities of investors. You'll hear a lot of milestones of tech development for our blockchain in the next time. So, thank you very much. Okay, so I think this may be quite late and you may hungry, right? So for any question, come with me later in the dinner. Thanks.